guys, how we doing? We doing good? Good. At least I hope we're doing good. That is the plan. So, yeah. First thing this morning, my phone starts blowing up, right? I mean, scam likely calls I'm used to. I get like these verified number calls. Like, not scam likely, you know. And I answer it. The first call. Hi, I'm calling about the accident you were in on the 9th. And I said, what? Yeah, July 9th, you were in an accident? Nope. Oh, sorry. We must have the wrong number. Okay. 2 minutes later, I get another phone call. Hi, this is so-and-so from this place, from this medical group, or this attorney's office. I forget what, because it's been both. I said, are you calling about an accident? And he said, yes, we are. The accident you had on the 9th. And I said, I wasn't in an accident. And the lady was real nice, you know. She said, really? I was like, yeah. She's like, you weren't in an accident in Brooklyn? I said, no. Which is Old Brooklyn, which is a suburb of Cleveland, okay? Not Brooklyn, New York. And I was like, no. And I was like, you're the second or third person to call me today asking the same question. And she said, oh, well, it's your phone number on the police report. And I said, well, what's the person's name? And she said, Robert Miller. And I said, but that's my name. And she said, well, sometimes this happens. I said, well, how does this happen? And then she said, do you know who Christopher Miller is? And I said, no. And she's like, oh. And then she rattles off their address. The whole address of Memphis Avenue. And I was like, well, that's in Cleveland. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, I live in Elyria, which is, you know, a good 25 minutes away on the highway. She's like, oh, okay, well, don't be surprised if you get more calls, but they won't be from us. And I was like, okay, then. All day long, I've gotten phone calls from attorneys and medical groups seeing if I got medical attention for my accident. How the fuck does this happen? Like, and the lady's like, it was from an accident on the 9th. The police report came out today. And my phone number's on the police report. Like, I get, like, we got the same first and last name, but different middle initials. One of them said, oh, you're not Robert S. Miller or something like that? And I was like, no. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I've gotten 2 voicemails from the same thing, like people that were calling me at the exact same time, because I get off the phone with somebody, and then I have a voicemail. Like, what the fuck? Like, I get it. There's a lot of Robert Millers out there. A lot of Robert Millers. Like, that's a pretty common name. Like John Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a shitload of them out there. There's a shitload of them in Ohio. I mean, I know 2 besides me. Granted, I'm named after one and one's named after me. But, I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, how does this happen? Like, I don't get it. Like, who's filling out these police reports? Do they just, like, Google, like, oh, Robert Miller, Ohio? Well, there's a phone number. We'll just throw that on there. Like, and now this guy, like, he's not getting his attorney phone calls. He's not getting his medical phone calls. What if he wants to sue? I know it wasn't his fault, because one of the guys that called me just went through this whole spiel, like, yeah, I'm calling about the accident you were recently in, which was no fault of your own, and you may have injuries. And if you would like compensation, which you're entitled to, let me know. And I was like, that wasn't me. And he was like, oh, I'm completely sorry, sir. I was like, no, this has been happening all day long. Starting at about 9 o'clock this morning, and it hasn't stopped yet. I don't know. Don't you think that's weird? I think that's weird. I don't understand. Like, and I hope the guy that actually got hit in the accident, I hope he's not hurt. I hope somebody's calling that guy. Because plenty of people have been bugging me. I wonder how many other Robert Millers got phone calls today. Do they just, like, pull a number out of a hat? Like, yeah, this is Robert Miller. Let's call him. See if it was that guy. Nope. All right, we'll take him off the list. Try the next Robert Miller. Like, is that what's going on? Some people got to me before others? I don't know. Do you know? Does this ever happen to you? This is some weird shit. At least to me. Like, shit like this don't happen to me. Right? Yeah. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. Let's throw this out there real quick, because this is fucking weird, too, which I don't understand where people come up with stuff. But, like, so we all, I mean, by now, what is today, Wednesday? Everybody's seen what happened on Saturday, where that 20-year-old dude tried to do, like, a, you know, fucking his impression of Mark Wahlberg and Shooter, and tried to assassinate the president, or the ex-president, running for president, who's probably gonna win. We all seen that happen. You know, Trump gets shot in the ear. I was listening to the radio, and there are actually people, and I've seen some things online, which is crazy. There's actually people that believe that Trump set that up for that dude to do that to help his poll numbers, even though he knew people were going to get killed. Like, are you shitting me? Like, I get it. Like, fucking, you know, Trump's not the best guy out there. He's a fucking narcissist and shit. Like, I get that. But no. Who the fuck would think of some shit like that? And if he was gonna think of something like that, like, don't you think he would get somebody a little more skilled than this 20-year-old loner? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, oh, let me get this kid who's a horrible shot, obviously, and we're gonna get him in there, and we're gonna be like, all right, man, just make sure you just graze me. And then this poor guy, the fireman, who shields his family and dies because of it. And people are saying he set that up to happen. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what is wrong with people's brains? Like, I don't get it. I don't. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, man. This people nowadays, and like the way they think and the way their minds work just fucking blows me away. Like, what happened to common sense? What happened to, like, Occam's razor? You know what I mean? Like, the path of least resistance. Like, what seems more likely is probably likely. What, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Those are just my ramblings and thoughts, and I thought it was kind of funny, too, that I was getting all these phone calls for some guy who got into an accident that wasn't fucking me. I don't know. So I thought I'd tell you about that. Throw my 2 cents in on the whole assassination thing. And it's a good thing that didn't happen, because I tell you what, if that guy was a better shot, man, things would be a lot different right now. You know, and there's one more quick thing before I let you go. Like, I was talking to my old lady, and I was like, man, in my 43 years of being on this earth, like, so many things that'll go down in history has happened. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was alive for the Reagan attempted assassination. I think that happened in, like, 81 or 82. But I don't remember that shit. You know? But fucking Desert Storm, fucking the towers coming down, the war in Iraq, WMDs, the assassination, or not the assassination, but the, what the fuck's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. They killed Bin Laden. They killed fucking Saddam Hussein, like Gaddafi. Like, I don't lie for all these things. Then COVID, and now the attempted assassination of a former president. Like, all these things are gonna go down in history. And I know people too are saying, like, when he got up and was like, fight, 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 like, you shouldn't have said that. Like, man, the dude just got shot. Like, if you shot at me and that shit happened, and I'd probably get up and say some shit too, like, they'll never take me down, yeah! Like, you're pumped, man, your adrenaline's rushing. Like, don't come at me with, like, that's just, he should have thought of something better to say in that moment. Fuck you, what would you have said in that moment? Would you have took a deep breath, thought about it, and came up with something really good? No. Like, your blood's pumping, you just escaped death. You're gonna say some shit that you probably shouldn't say, but you're gonna say it. In the moment, you're gonna say it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And really, I don't want to sound like I'm a fucking Trump supporter, because, no, I don't like neither one of these fools. Not at all. But anyway, I'll leave you all with that. What do most people say here? Oh yeah, like and subscribe if you want to. Enjoy the video. Fucking throw some comments out there. Let me know if you want to hear something in particular. You know, I'm open. Have a good day, guys.